Hello everybody, welcome to a Blood and Tears tournament, team tournament, week 5. We have got Team Fantastic, represented by KFoged in this case, up against Team Olympians, which is DiMarkos, who is the TO of the tournament. Basically, a Team Olympians are like Team Greece, right? And Team Fantastic are just the best team in the world. So, UKTC champions, you know, wonderful people, handsome men, the best. KFoged won the toss, chose to kick, which honestly I think that's all right in like an elf off like this, because there's probably not going to be too much attrition, and it gives you like knowledge about what to do with your drive and stuff. I think there's a lot of things going for kicking in this kind of scenario, honestly. So I don't hate it. Plus, he's KFoged, right? If you're playing yourself, you probably shouldn't ever kick. But if you're KFoged, you have leeway to choose to kick a little bit more than a mere mortal. Right. I'll show it after McFinney. Just got to wait about an hour. Olympians. Oh, that was a solid defense, was it? Wasn't paying any attention to this whatsoever. We are 1-0 up, thanks to Davo. Zug got +1 movement. Wow. Maybe I should just do the star players. Because that's exciting and this isn't, is it? But I've got to get these done before my game. The problem is I've got to get these done before I play my game. That is the killer. Right, so he picked up the ball, and now KFoged's just going to make as many blocks as he can, because that is bloodbowl, and he's made an instant Kaz. Well done, KFoged. Very well played, choosing to Kaz that guy. I haven't done that in 155 blocks in the World Championship. Just saying, you know, not that I'm counting or anything. And he makes a KO. And he makes a full power on the blodger. Okay. And there we go. Honestly, I need to only ever play Wood Elves, don't I? And then my complete inability to ever make a Kaz won't be as bad. Oh, removal. KFoged with a tackle strip. So both sides have to be aware of that, right? Every single turn. It's never that bad to go for it. Like, it's just stupid, right? Like, it's so high odds just leaping in and hitting the ball. It's crazy. Now, obviously, KFoged isn't going to do it unless he has to, right? Because the failure state is he loses a dancer. And therefore, maybe the game. So he's not going to do it willy-nilly, but you do have to think of what if he does it, right? So like, you've got to make it not easy. You've got to make it a 4+. If you ever make it a 3+, he might go for it. So elf matches. We won't see pro elves. No. DiMarkos in tatters if he's a pro elf main. It sounds silly to say that, but some people are that sort of thing, aren't they? They just play one thing all the time. He should have blitzed this guy, shouldn't he? And then he would have got this 2D. So that was what I would say was be a mistake, right? You could just blitz this one, and then you could have blocked there. Don't like this at all. Dodging off when you could have been punching a dancer. So that's going to embolden KFoged into keep basing, because now he knows he's not going to blitz this guy in free. I mean, this is a mistake by KFoged even, right? Because that should have been alignment, so he couldn't just get blitzed off into a 2D. Or maybe this was a subtle 3D chess from DiMarkos in that he didn't take that, so that KFoged will do it again, so he can do it next turn. Maybe DiMarkos was playing the long game there and deliberately did a bad turn so he could get a good turn later. Who knows? We'll see if he blitzes this instantly. No, he doesn't. Well, he should have done, in my opinion, as somebody who's very good at the blood bowls. I think he absolutely should have blitzed this catcher and then punched the dancer. Yeah, okay, he's blodge. You're only 30% to knock him down, but look at him. It's a stacked war dancer, and you're playing KFoged, and it creates a gaping hole. It's like you've just got to do it, haven't you? A mistake from KFoged as well, because he should have had the lineman there as well. Yeah, exactly right. It's not exactly earth-shattering. It's just normal chess, isn't it? See, now KFoged's finally realised, oh god, I've played shit for 2 turns. But he got away with it. Look a dog. Hello, Corpax. And now he gets a 2D with this into a 2D from the dancer. All about maxing blocks. Nice stun. And now it's getting really, really bad for DiMarkos, isn't it? Turn 5, having to just go back and across. Nowhere to go. He can probably go forward a bit, but he's going to have to dodge. Did this guy not have any movement left? So he doesn't get to go forward. And okay, yeah, that's better than going to the edge there, isn't it? Because this KFoged can't really leap in. So yeah, that actually let him. That was a good move, the Y cage, because the stripper's over here. The jump to there would have been, it wouldn't have done anything there. So that was a good caging from DiMarkos. But of course, KFoged's just gonna health screen. Ooh, I thought he'd have gone an extra one back, so he was safe. But I guess he's protected by all this anyway, isn't he? Oh, does anyone know if Wood Elves are Woodland League? It makes sense, but I didn't look. Everyone's got the leaks now, haven't they? Someone will be able to look for me. If he'd powered this guy, could have come through the dancer, couldn't he? Probably should have re-rolled that. Because otherwise, nothing's going to happen. You're just going to try and get out of this 0-0, aren't you? So KFoged doesn't have to go this turn, he can wait till next turn when there's no scoring threats. And then he can tee off rolling dice trying to win. It does look like a gym drive, doesn't it? Yeah, it's funny that I've done it twice in the World Cup. But to be fair, I've been outbashed by Amazons and rats. I haven't made any Kaz in 115 blocks, which is pretty impressive in 2 games. That's a lot of blocks in 2 games. And 0 Kaz made versus Armour 17s. If you try to try and score a safe touchdown versus Chunter while only rolling 1 in 9s and dub skulls and getting outbashed by rats, good luck. Was that a little bit bad by KFoged? Did he not just want to put the catcher there first and not reroll that, so he'd have had another reroll for going for the counter score? Apart from that, like obviously this big net is nice, right? That just makes it really hard. Lots of dice. to get through. Thank you, prank. So now there's no scoring threat, right? So now the strip can just come straight in and strip the ball. In fact, this is a really terrible formation as well, because it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got a catcher to run straight around the back, or the lineman runs straight around the back. And if you power him, you push him to here. In fact, even if you don't power him, you push him to here, into there, so you can clear all of this. So this is a really good strip attempt. Ooh. I'm not so sure about that catcher, but I guess it's alright, isn't it? Make the scatters worse. 3+ leap. Makes it. Oh, sorry, 4+ leap. I knew what it was. I just said the wrong thing. Gets the strip. Oh, makes a dodge. Maybe he could have done these moves first. And now, he could have had a reroll, couldn't he, KFoged? If he hadn't rerolled that Lino, that Wrestle Lino, he could have had a reroll for this turn. Oh, well, the Dancer does get powered instantly. The first time it's hit, it's removed. So Apple. That could have happened on like turn 2 or something. Gets the full power. No, this is DiMarkos' drive. That was a hilarious joke, Dimmy. I'm sorry. Okay, he's ran the flip away, but like this is not even close to safe, is it? Well, do you know what? It is close to safe because the wrestle is the one who'd be clearing the assist. So now he's going to have to dodge with the wrestle probably to make it 2 dice with wrestle, right? Because he really wants to hit with wrestle. And then fails. And who knows, if he'd saved that reroll, maybe he'd be 1-0 up. But, you know, very nitpicky, but then I think that's fair when you're watching Big Kev. But anyway, he gets the stop, which is good enough, isn't it? And then now he just needs to stall out for a 1-0 win. And now it is KFoged's drive. Yeah. Rodney, it's funny Rodney playing for is Puggy Woodland League? Can Woodell's get Puggy? He's not on that list, is he? But very weak here. If this is quads, he just loses. This guy should have come over first, and this guy should have come over there, and then he wouldn't have lost if it was quads. Now he's maybe just losing if he fails the pickup as well, right? Like, this is a bit rubbish from KFoged. Gotta say, this is just like lose if you fail the pickup. Okay, not good enough. Not good enough from Big Kev. I think. Honestly, I think he had to cover that better. Another player there. You know, well, as I said, I mean, it was just bring those couple of players over to see you covered. Because otherwise, like, blitzers and catchers were coming for your balls. The turns are bugged on replays. No? The The pugster. Thank you, Akinseer. Now we do the safe moves after the blitz. Classic. Even Big Kev does it all the time. It's funny, isn't it? I did it in my game. I had like a zombie that hadn't moved for ages. Right, well he's got the one behind enemy lines, so he's got a nice outlet already. So already he can be like pretty lazy with his drive now, right? Just be super safe, make sure the ball's always in a cage. Honestly, this one player means that he basically doesn't need to worry about penetration for the rest of the drive. He can just max blocks and try and get something, you know, doesn't have to try too hard. That's him. And he's gone. And then this one comes back to protect the dancer. Very nice. The bad thing about that is this one is probably getting targeted now. Whereas if the dancer had just come back to here, maybe he blitzes the wrestler. So you might lose this guy on a 3D is the problem, isn't it? I think if this guy was like over here, chances are he blitzes the wrestler. Or this catcher anyway. But probably the wrestler to kind of get in your way. And then that gives you the swing back, and then you can also, then you could come back to this guy, but you wouldn't, then you'd move that guy over there. Like I'd keep this guy away so it wasn't just picked up on a 3 dice. Throw a rock at the stall. Oh my god, Dimmy, have you seen 10k prayers to Nuffle? Absolute insanity. I really hope they ban that on ladder. I instantly said to Cyanide, like, please make it optional and disable them on ladder, because that's ludicrous, isn't it? 10k prayers to Nuffle is ludicrous. Safe moves first. Beautiful. Beautiful cores. So if they'd knocked over the wrestler instead of this guy, and if this guy had been here, then they'd still be here to have hit the wrestler, but then he could have gone over there, and then this one is getting 3D'd. So I guess he would have gone for that one anyway, seeing as this time he's a bit more disconnected from the team, isn't he? And went from that time. So I guess maybe they would, but he's still on the same side, isn't he? If there was a player here, I'm not sure they'd 3D him. Oh, he's ceding way too much space here, isn't he? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is not good. This is not good, DiMarkos. You can't give Big Kev all this space. He's got the space for free, hasn't he? Unbelievable, Jeff. That's a lot of nuts. KFoged not stalling yet, don't worry. Blood Bowl 2025 enjoyers. KFoged is not stalling yet. Might look like he is, but he's not. Honestly, stalling is so terrible for the computer game as well, because if someone's just playing who's new to Blood Bowl. And they might not even realise they can score. And then they're just going to get their ball carrier knocked over and they're going to be like, what the flip has happened? It's going to be so bad. Dodge before safe moves, or dodgeless dodge before all these safe moves. This needs to be higher. You need a higher line, don't you? It's just too easy. Left the ball completely exposed though. Only to a 1D. But still. Yeah, new players don't like getting stalled on. But the problem is, this rule will punish them more than good players. So it just doesn't, it's not doing the thing in the right way, right? So now, KFoged might be in a position to stall, but it'll be turn 7, so it's alright. KFoged just trying to get used to the new rules of this game, but no. The problem with DiMarkos here, if this had been happening here, it would have been a good defense, wouldn't it? But instead, it's happening here, and he's just already lost, hasn't he? Basically. But this isn't a stall here, is it? Like, you know, if this was on turn 6. If this was on turn 6, then DiMarkos would have not put this guy there and he would have had to score, or hand it off. He would have just handed it off to a catcher, right? So, we'd just make him do a 1 in 36. Wouldn't do anything. But you could forget, especially on tabletop. And then you're like, haha. But then, the problem is, you've got to... Right, so what would happen is on tabletop, let's say this guy wasn't there, right? And then KFoged would just be like, move his ball over, and then you'd be like, haha, you've stalled. And then KFoged would be like, which square was I stood in then? And that's a problem, isn't it? That could be a problem. Yes, exactly, Autojoy. You can't just let him walk into the middle of your half and then try and screen. It's just not going to work, is it? It's not going to work versus many people. But it's definitely not going to work versus Big Kev. I mean, this is going to be hard to make and not just a handoff to this guy, right? Because you've let him in so deep. That's the biggest problem with it, is that like everyone's a handoff target, and you've got to try and stop him just walking around the side. Like you just can't stop everything, can you? Like you can just make 2 blocks to get through almost certainly, or 1 block. Like he's just going for 1 block. 1 block and a handoff. He's got 2 rerolls, so might as well have done that. Oh, he's got dodge. That wasn't too comfortable for KFoged actually, was it? 2 2+s. Might have been an idea to try and hit down the side and, you know, not do any rush, not do any dodges, but fair enough. Glorious Dimwrath. And he's got a sidestepper to stop the 1 turn. The one turn of their Proels is pretty good, actually. So sidestep does help there. Yes, indeed, Squirrel Dude. Yes, there is. Like, that's the thing, it's just stupid. It's trying to stop vets killing new players, but vets will always kill new players. Like, having a stalling rule isn't going to make it better. Do you know what I mean? If it's your 5th game of Blood Bowl ever and you're playing Dimmy, a fucking stalling rule isn't going to stop you getting creamed, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid. This is absolutely stupid. Anyway, there you go. The blitz was pretty good there, wasn't it? Well done, KFoged, getting a blitz. So that puts Team Fantastic 2-0 up in the series. There are four people on a team. So all we need now is a draw and a loss from the last 2 games. And next up is PC with Goblins. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And stay fantastic.